everyone. That felt like a little bit of a lift to get us up and running, but we're here. We have sound, we have good things, we have chat. We're good to go. Welcome to a bit of a new time for Live for Life. We're trying out something new. The schedule got kind of bounced around. All of that to say, let me know if there's a particular day and time that you like. I am a mom. I do have drop off in the morning. It's hard to do super duper early mornings, and you know you can always stream the replay, but if there's some time that you like better, whether it's 9:30 Central, 10, I'm here for it. So today we've got a quicker one. I always say that, I get carried away. We've got about 30 minutes. We're gonna be lifting in 2 circuits and working with some tempo or cadence. So I have my beams here. I've got a 15 and a 25. You can absolutely satisfy the beam usage with 2 dumbbells. I would choose something medium and or heavy, maybe 5 pounds if you're just starting out, 10 to 15 if you're feeling like, you know, you're ready to push it. And then I have a 10-pound Bala power ring and a 15-pound as well. Let's get started, let's get warm. I just want you to take your legs nice and wide. Let's start with a big deep breath to lengthen up. Let's stretch overhead. Let's take our hands to our hips. I always like to do a little hinge, open up the hamstrings, bend your knees, take your hands to the ground, just let your head hang over. Let's stay here for a moment, lift your hips, stretch your legs, bend them back down. One more time. Bend your knees and then roll up. Stretch out that lower back, stretch out that upper back, come all the way back to the center, and then open your chest as you take that big breath once again. Good, fold at the hips, reach forward, bend your knees down, straighten them back up, bend your knees down, straighten them up, and then a little bend as you roll all the way up to the top. I'm going to take a tiny bit of a narrower stance, still pretty wide. I'm going to take my hands down. I want you to bend your knees, reach for your right leg, pull across the chest, stretch up on the opposite diagonal. So we come down and we push up. If you get dizzy at all, you can keep your focus facing front. Sometimes the quick changes of direction can do that for you. So we always want a little option, and you know if you've been coming to my classes for any amount of time that you're absolutely going to get some options. We have 2 more here. Reach, last one. All the way up and reach. Let's come back to center, take it to the other side. Stretch it up on the diagonal. So as you know, there is plenty of fitness on YouTube, plenty of options. Much of it is catered to a very intense, very fast, and in some cases very young age demographic. Not to say I don't like my young people, but this woman is looking for something that's functional, that's fun, and that's also appropriate for the developmental stages we are in. Let's rest for a second. Take your legs nice and wide, arms out to a T. We're gonna fold in the hips, reach forward, come all the way up. Other side. Nice side lunge. Come all the way up. So in my classes, we're working on strengthening of balance, coordination, a little bit of skill building, certainly choices for how you're feeling that day. We take into account hormonal changes. We take into account mood boosting. We take into account bodily autonomy. You're always in charge. 1 more each side. And pacing. Good. Come all the way up. Take your left hand, lunge over to the right. Take a little twist up. Again, keep your focus forward to the ground if you need a little more orientation of the space. Otherwise, you can take it way up. Find that inner thigh stretch, come up to the top. Good. Over to this side. Currently, I find that a little twisting, a little inner thigh stretch is really working well for me. Let's do 1 more on each side. Yes. Good work, good work. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. It's very exciting to see you all coming in. Come on up, come back. Well, I'm coming back a little bit. We're gonna lunge forward with our left foot, just a straight leg, lunge and back, bent leg in front. Pull your elbows together on the back, and then shift your weight, reach forward. So we're pulling and reaching. Yeah, just getting those upper back muscles engaged. Be sure that you're not back bending when you go. Keep a nice strong connection to the front body. So you're working like a team in the front, yeah? Good. Let's take it for 4 more and reach. Good. Last 2. Let's go 1 more. Oh, we gotta even it out, don't we? 1 more, 1 more. Good, excellent. I'm gonna take a step forward. Now we're gonna go into a back lunge with an overhead reach. So take 1 foot back, stretch up, pull down like you're doing a lat pull, if you are familiar with that. Good, or a pull-up. The easiest pull-up of your life, right? Good. That's it. So remember, we're all coming to the table today with something. Whether it's a little balance issue, whether you're not feeling the highest energy of your life, bring what you've got to the table. Use your capabilities, even if you're just gonna watch and enjoy and breathe. But try a little movement. Oftentimes the movement can help us feel a lot better. 1 more each side. Good. All right, our final warm-up exercise is gonna be a squat. Let's take our legs a little wider, toes slightly out just to give you some balance, some orientation. Hands behind the head, or if you need them at the chest, you can take it. We're gonna go down, we're gonna press up. Good. So when you find sensations, knees, hips, ankles, let's just think about gathering information, right? What's going on here? Where is it coming from? Good. Keep pressing the back of your head into your hands. Keep reaching down, pressing up nice and strong. Good. Let's do 3 more. Option to reach overhead and stand up tall. It's just a little extra action here for that upper back. Last one, all the way up, roll those shoulders all the way down. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 exercises alternating between upper body and lower body and a little bit of both. And we're gonna go through the first round with an emphasis on the contraction away from gravity. So we're gonna have a quick up, lower, lower, lower. We start with our bicep curls. I'm gonna start with my Bala beam. Let's take a narrower stance, how about hip width distance? Let's roll the shoulders up and then down and back. All of those shoulder blade muscles we just used, we're gonna work right now. Our cadence is a quick up, lower, lower, lower. All right, let's get ready. Stand tall. Here we go. Bicep curl, down, down, and down. Good. All right, so we're gonna hold each other accountable here. We're going to make sure that we are not getting to the bottom before the last count. So we curl, we lower, lower, lower. Just count to yourself. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. The second time around, we're gonna oppose this. So we're gonna go slow up and a little swifter down. Always looking for our support systems. Good. Almost there, almost there. You can always take a break in between. Good. We go for 3. 2 more, 2 more. 2. Good. Last one, up and down and down and good. If you're using dumbbells, you can choose to hold one of them horizontally, sorry about that. You can choose to put them on your shoulders, or if you're using a Bala beam, let's go ahead and put it on the neck. It's so comfortable. I don't get anything from Bala, I just really enjoy them. So we're gonna go down on 3, up on 1. We're gonna lose our music, but let's just get it going. 3, 2, 1, we go slow. 2, 3, push up. Now as you're squatting, let's try to touch the elbows towards the knees. If you can't do it, get as close as you can. As you come up, it's the energy of power, of explosion. 3, up. So you've got your legs pushing down, your core muscles lifting, your chest lifting. Strong as we go. That's it. Remember, we're here for about 45 seconds per set. I don't think I said that. It's about the cadence that we use. 2, 3, and push. Down. 2, 3, and up. Down. 2, 3. One more. Down. 2, 3. Big push up. All right. I'm going to remove the beam. Coming over to front raises. So maybe 2 5s, 1 10 if you've got the whole ring set, an 8 or a 5, or nothing at all. You can just lift your arms straight up in front. Again, a narrow stance, wide collarbones. We're gonna go up to chest level, lower down slow, okay? 4, get those shoulders on your back. Here we go. Lift, down, down, and down. Again, up, 2, 3, 4, that's it. Good. Work your breath here. If it's an inhale, that's okay. Just let it be a 3-dimensional inhale. It happens to the front, the back, the sides. It's a little hard to do that one. So you could also blow out and then fill it up. Good. Now shoulders are interesting, right? They get tired. So remember, your hands are coming up to shoulder height. If you're using a circle, you might go a little bit beyond the shoulders. How we doing? Almost there. Good. Let's get 2 more in. Little bend in the elbows so we're not straining on through the joints. Last one. Up and lower and lower. And good. Shake it out for a moment. I am going to exchange once again for a beam. You can go to 2 heavier dumbbells if you like. We're going into a deadlift. If you are using, whether you're using a beam or dumbbells, let's keep them close to your shins, flat back, as flat as you can go. As you come up, press through those heels, drive your hips under, try not to bottom out into your lower back, just up to the vertical. All right, let's go down slow, and then we press up. You might be a little behind the beat on this one, and that's okay. 2, 1. We want to go down to a hamstring stretch, down to a glute stretch, and then activate those muscles to pull us up. Lowering, standing tall, down. As you get warmer, as you get the hang of it, it's going to feel a little better. Reach. You absolutely can have a little bend in your knees. If it feels good to also take that full stretch, it's there for you. Let's just be mindful not to totally lock out the joints. Keeping those weights close to your shins. We've got this, we've got this. I think we can go 1 more big one, down, 2, 3, and up. Awesome. All right, let's lower this down. For our last one, you have an overhead press with a lunge. Going slow down, a little more swiftly up. I'm going to be using my 15, my big ring for this one. You choose what you like. We're going to stay with the right foot back for the first one. So find your stance. Make sure you're not on a tightrope. You're about a little wider than hip width, or hip width just. All right, let's bring the circle up to chest level. We're going to be careful not to hit ourselves in the nose. We're going to go down, 2, 3, and then press all the way up. Yes, all right. So it'll be a slow lowering. I'm going to turn on the diagonal with a nice drive up. We go 4, 3, 2, let's take it down. We go slow. 2, load up those legs, then push. And yes, this is as much of a core exercise as anything else. 2, 3, down, 2, 3. Good. See if you can push that weight right above your shoulders if you're using a dumbbell, or put the halo on top of your head if you're using a circle. 2, 3. Always looking for a little strengthening contraction. Maybe it's not the biggest lunge of your life. That's okay, do what you can. Keep aiming that front knee towards your second and third toes. Feeling your outer thigh, helping to stabilize your thigh bone. Good. Not screwing up your balance by looking in the other direction. Good. Down. 2, 3. Woohoo! 1, 2, 3. Last 2. Good. Push, last 1. Excellent. Press it up. All right, nice work. Let's recover. I'm gonna encourage you to get a good drink. Nice round. Second round's gonna be a little more intense. We're gonna start with our bicep curls. This time, we're gonna be going away from gravity slowly, with a little more time under tension with gravity to release down, all right? So let's choose. I wanna do the yellow one. Let's see what happens. We've got a short workout today, so it's only 2 rounds, and then we've got some mat work to do, so maybe we'll be all right. She says, hesitation with hesitation. All right, so we've got that going 3, 2, 1. Now, when we lower on that 1 count, let's be mindful not to drop the weight. Let's just understand it's a little bit more swift than the opposite, okay? Getting ready for our bicep curls. 3, 2, let's go. Slow up. 1, 2, 3, control it down. 1, 2, 3. So anybody who's using any weights, holding them in your hands, let's pretend you don't have wrists. So the back of your wrists are long, the front of your wrists are long. And you're really working from that fold in the elbow, keeping your chest open, working your biceps. And 2 and 3, we can feel them. This one is a 25er, are you? I think so. You know, we lift for life. I'm not entering any competitions. I'm not in training for anything, except for getting the backpacks out of the back trunk of the car. Good. Let's get 2 more. Curl. 2, 3, lower down. Last one. Curl. 2, 3, lower down. All right. Our second round, if you choose to use your heavier weight, good luck to you, my friends. We're gonna try it. It is a swift count down and a slow 3 up. I'll show you 1. Down, slow, slow, and slow. All right, are you with me? We've got this. Nice, strong, capable setting. Sometimes the breath is what we need. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, we go. Down, slow, up, up. Again, squat, push. Good. We're just challenging our muscles in different ways today. Instead of just doing a 1 for 1. Good. Down, 2, 3, to the top. Good. Down, 2, 3, all the way up. Down, push, push, up. Good. That's it. Sometimes you just gotta sink into that tempo. Feel our legs, trust our legs. Good. Push, push, push. We're almost there, everybody. Let's see if we can get 2 more in. Here we go. 2, push. Last one. All the way up to the top. Awesome. All right, let's take this one away. Let's put it down. We'll get ready for our front raises again. Let's see. Let's upgrade. I always like to test it. You know, we're here for a short amount of time. Get the most out of it as long as it feels strong. We have slow up, 1 count down. We go in 4, 3, 2, let's do it. Up, 2, 3, lower down. For me, it's gonna help with that extra breath. Up, 2, 3, here we go. Up, 2, 3. So I'm really thinking front of body support, the low back. Push into the heels more as the weights get higher. 2, 3, little bend in the elbow, thumbs up. Good, you got it. Avoiding the back bend that wants to happen. keeping it with the arms. If you need to take a break, we got just 8 seconds. Stay with us. Good. Let's make this the last one. All the way down. Awesome. Good work. Deadlifts up next. Pick your poison. Letting those arms hang long, reaching close to the shins. Are we ready? We're gonna go all the way down to start. Let's find that flat back. Feel the weight in your heels. Feel the knees bent. And we stand up all the way up slow. Squeeze at the top. Reach it forward. Good. Let's get it. Up. 3. Up. So you can kind of delay the forward just a tiny bit, right? You don't have to force yourself down really fast. 2, 3. It's all a hinge at the hips. Good. All right, got that comment thread going. Let me know how you're doing. I know I don't want you to stop moving the comment, but I do read them all. I do love them all. Yeah, we've been here for only about 5 weeks, and we have quadrupled subscribers, which is really exciting. So I hope that means you're enjoying things. And I'm always open for suggestions. Can we get 2 more? Lift. 2, 3. Last one. Nice and wide chest, standing up nice and tall. And release. All right. We have that other leg. Remember, we only lunged on the first side. Then we get to go to the mat a little bit. We get to play. So let's get ready for our lunge. We are gonna do the same cadence on this side just to balance ourselves out, okay? So bring it up. It's a slow down and a swift up. We go in 4, 3, 2, lowering, 3, 2, 1, and push. 2, 1, press. Good. Let your legs drive the weight up, down, 2, push and lift, down. That's it. Good. Yeah, the only suggestions I'm not into at the moment are on my hair because I'm in a growth period. We've got like a baby mullet going on. I don't know what's really happening. Just trying some things out. So we're all just gonna be patient. Good. Down, we're almost there. Push it up, down, 2, 3. Can we get 2 more? We can. 2, good. All the way up, last one. Good. Awesome. Bring it back in. If you have a circle, go ahead, put it right down in front. If you've got dumbbells, and you've got 2 of them, take them to the sides. Quick drink. We're gonna complete with a little balance work, a little skill building. We're taking it down to the mat. All right, so your first challenge, we're gonna lift our left leg up, tap your heel into the circle or onto or beside the dumbbell, lift it up, and then tap down. Nice and simple, okay? Let's try hands on the hips. Lift the knee up, bend your supporting knee to tap, stand up on it. You can touch the toe or just hover by the ankle. Lift, tap, you can touch down. Good. So remember, this standing leg, it's almost like it moves underneath your midline to keep supporting you. You just gotta think in that mindset so that it finds its inner thigh activity. We spent a lot of time warming them up. We may as well use them, yeah? Good, keep going. That's it. Yes, let's do 3 more on this side. Excellent. Someday I'll have the fancy stopwatches that come up on the screen. Working bit by bit. Right now it's just getting started. Last one. All the way up, all the way down. Shake it out. We're gonna get ready for the other side. All right, find that balance. Grow your leg through the floor. We're gonna take it up, heel in the center, bring it up, lower down. So the weight in front doesn't matter. It just gives you a little something to aim for. Makes it a little like a game. And sometimes we need a game to get through it. Good. Bend as deep as you can. Excellent. If hands on hips aren't working for you, you can absolutely take them out to the side. You can reach them forward, whatever you need. There's not a better or worse. There's just a different reaction, response from the body. So you get to choose. And reach, good. Some of you will notice as you're watching the videos too, I posted a little extra in the caption with links to my website right now. All of my classes, my library cards are 15% off. And there's some fun programs coming up for the New Year's. Yes, year. It feels like it should be 12 years. Good, last one. Lift it up, bring it all the way down. All right, so we've done all this single leg work. We're gonna take it down to the mat and go into some single leg bridging. You absolutely have an option as to whether or not you want to add one of your weights to this. I'm going to keep my 10 close by. So on our backs, let's start with a double leg, two-legged bridge. I'm going to add in my weight to just help my shoulders stabilize. You can do the same, pushing up, lowering down. Join me when you're ready. Pressing to the top, dropping it down. And I'm just using the weight to remind my chest to stay wide, trying to feel that equal pressure in my feet, reaching the knees out over the toes. And for all of us, really staying connected to that big toe. Can you push your big toe down? Yeah, good. Excellent, let's go 3 more, up and lower, and 2, good. And last one. Excellent. All right, lower down. As we switch to our single leg bridge, I invite you to consider that your hips are still lifting as if 2 legs are pushing. Except instead of this time 2 legs pushing to the ground, this time 1 leg's gonna push up to the sky. All right? Option for no weight, option to add a little chest press with me as we press up, okay? Let's start with elbows down. Let's press both hips up evenly. Let's shift our weight into your starting leg. I'll let you choose. Bring your leg up, bring it up to the sky. We're gonna lower it down and press. Down and press. All right, here we go. Join me when you're ready. And maybe even join me if you're not ready. Good. Boom. And push. The 10 pounds, if you haven't been doing any chest presses, push-ups, maybe it's gonna feel like a big challenge. Keep pushing evenly through both hands. If it's not that much weight, you can choose to upgrade on the second time around. We have 4 more all. But you can always just use it as a little distraction. Good, last one. And push, let's lower that leg down. Let's lift those hips up high because they got tired. Roll down through your spine. Bend your elbows. All right, this is the second and last time we're gonna do this. If you wanna change your weight, now is the time to go. Big breath in, both feet push up, transition, reach it up, here we go. Down and push. Don't forget about that big toe on your supporting leg, the one that's still on the ground. Driving up through the heel of the moving leg. Do as many as you can. If you need to pause, just make sure you join back in. Come on. We've got it. Inner edge of your heel, big toe, inner thighs there to help. Last 4. 4. You got it. 3. And 2. And 1. Push it up. Good. Lower it all the way down. Woo. Very, very nice. I'm gonna take the ring off to the side. All right, let's pull ourselves back together. Bring your pelvis heavy to the mat. Bring your rib cage heavy to the mat. Arms up to the sky. Let's make fists. Let's bring our inner thighs together. Take a deep breath in. Keep your hips and ribs heavy and just hover your feet off. Don't let your back arch. If your back arches, just make your feet light on the ground. You don't have to lift them. We hold for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, relax. That should be a one-way ticket to Quivertown in your core. We're gonna try it again. If you feel like your back is off the mat in a heartbeat, don't lift your feet off. Just make them as light as you can without losing your connections, okay? So drop weight through your pelvis, drop weight through the back of your ribs. Reach your arms up. Fists for a little extra help. Inner thighs connect. Deep breath in. Exhale, engage and hover and just stay. Good. Keep breathing. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Come on. Last 1. Relax. Good job. Stretch your arms over your head if you need it. Woo. All right, all right. We got one more. Let's find it. Drop the weight in your pelvis, weight in your ribs. Deep breath in. Exhale, inner thighs, hover those legs. Find it. Concentrate. Keep pressing back with your back body. Keep those legs low. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Really good. One more exercise before we stretch. We're here. We're done. We got to do a little obliques first. Let's separate our feet hip width. Let's take our circles out to the side. Take your front hand, reach it on the diagonal. Back hand comes behind. We're gonna come up across, knee to elbow, and then extend the leg back as we hover the head to the ground. So we'll exhale up, and then remember these connections we just worked on. So as you go down, press your ribs down, press your hips down. Feel the connection at the bottom as much as at the top. If you haven't joined me yet, let's go. Good. Twist. Yes. So these back connections, we don't think about them too much, but they help us really understand how to drop our weight, how to better balance, how to find more access to our oblique muscles, to our hips. Good, you have one more on this side. Reach. Last one, curl, and then reach it all the way down. Go ahead and bring both arms up overhead. Take a long stretch. All right, we got one more side. Are you ready? I'm ready. Bend it. Take it down on the diagonal. Drop your ribs and hips. Curl up. Stay connected. Curl up. You got it. Reach back. Reach back. Last exercise. Give it everything you got. Good. Stretch. And reach. And stretch. Contract. For 4. You got it. And 3. And 2. And 1. Nice work. Good. Reach it all the way down. Reach your arms overhead. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good, 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 good work. Let's bend our knees up. Let's take our arms out to the side. Let's just let our knees twist over to one side. Let them drop down. If you want, take your bottom ankle and give yourself a little extra tension. Oh, that feels good. Another option is to take your back hand and reach it way up so you get that stretch all the way from your fingertips down to through your knee, through your hip. Deep breath here. If your arm is up, replace it down. Unhook the foot. Drop weight through your waist to come through center and then go to the other side. Good. And add the ankle if you like. Add the arm if you like. All of these are just options. You get to choose. And if you don't like it when you get there, make another choice. Good. Unhook the ankle, send your arm back down, send your waist back to center. Let's take our right ankle over our left knee. Let's thread the needle, hands behind your hamstring, and just take a little figure 4 stretch. Got just a couple more minutes here. I know you're maybe itching to get on with the rest of your day. Let yourself just enjoy a little bit of a stretch before we go. Good. We're gonna lower the bottom leg, bring your knee into your chest, and then extend that bottom leg long. Take a little twist and cross your leg over the top. Good. Come back to center, and then open your knee, stretch a little inner thigh. Ooh, the heater's coming on. Extend that leg all the way up. Take your hands behind the leg. Give it a little stretch wherever the comfort is for you today. Maybe a few ankle circles. One of the things that is just completely important, let's reverse our circles, for us is to just remember to kind of nurture our bodies too. We got to push them. We want them to be challenged, but we also want to remind them, hey, I love you. You're doing a good job. All right, lower it all the way down. Cross the ankle over the knee. Reach through. That's maybe the hardest lift. The heaviest lift of all is to appreciate what your body's doing for you, because we're always trying to do more, be different, and it's challenging in the world we live in, but when we take an active participation in saying like, hey, nice work with those squats, legs, way to go. We're helping ourselves out in the long run. All right, let's lower down. Let's take that leg in first. Extend the bottom leg, that's what we did on the other side. Cross it over. Good, finishing up our awesome class today. Bringing it onto our back, opening the inner thigh. And bringing it back, finding our hamstring stretch, finding our ankle circles, whatever we've got is just fine for today. And then the opposite direction. So we worked a lot of shoulders today, a lot of hips and hamstrings. Let's lower that leg down. Bend your knees, reach up, use your hands on your legs, use your hands on the floor. Don't use your hands at all, come all the way up. Let's come up to the top. Let's take a deep breath to finish. Big breath in. Just remember that when we work a lot of the front body, shoulders and hips, sometimes it can feel the next day with soreness. So be sure to breathe, be sure to open yourself up, maybe choose some back exercises. Next, let's do one more deep breath. But most importantly, don't forget to ask yourself the question, why did this movement matter to my life today? It'll help you create a little craving to do more. It'll help keep you in the routine, in the repetitions, and hopefully it'll help you keep coming back to me. Be sure to like, subscribe, share. Remember, we have Bounce on Mondays at 10 a.m. Central, and Lift, I believe, is going to be moving till Fridays, simply because I have too many lifting classes in a row, so I'm trying to take care of my own self, because I'm not a superwoman. I am up here, but the body needs attendance. I hope you enjoyed class today. Leave me a comment. I'll talk to you soon.